Okay, so let's see. You've been drawn to something in this video, and I believe that since you are here, well, it makes total sense for you to watch this till the end to find out what's the most important thing you need to know about something. And I have no idea what it is. I'm just trying to connect to my intuition right now, and I invite you to do the same, because you will find out for yourself that the more you are connected to your inner resources, the more choices you have in life, the more understanding you gain, and the more freedom you have with your choices. Okay, so let's do this right now. Let's pick a card. And I invite you to choose one pile. They are so uneven. You see, this one is really big, this one is really small, but it doesn't matter. So you just pick your pile and we'll go with it. Okay, so, and we'll start with the first one, which is this one for me, and we'll put these to a side for now. And we'll draw 3 cards, and we'll see what happens, right? Okay, this will be our first card, this will be our second card, and this will be our third card. Okay, we have 6 of Wands, we have Judgment, and we have Page of Swords. Okay, I will flip them so that you can see them better. So what comes to my mind here is that you are thinking of a new path to start something, and probably it's not happening right now for you. So maybe something is bothering you in this, which is almost always the case with new things. It's not easy to start, right? It's possible that you had some realization, some very important awakening for yourself that led to this new path. However, there might be a delay, just a little bit, space to think, space to reflect, maybe space to realize completely what happened, what ideas came to your mind from outside, from inside. And it seems like you are going to continue. You will not be stopped with fears or insecurities, even though we all have them as human beings, but it's pretty clear that you want and you will continue. So you will have this movement forward because you can persevere, you can move forward, you can do things despite having certain doubts. Let's deepen this a little bit. Okay, and we get 5 of Wands, and we get 2 of Wands, and we get 8 of Swords. Not to worry. So there is a change on the horizon. Something important will happen. Something that is not very easy to accomplish, but at the same time, it's totally possible. A change is always present. All we are is changing, so it's a good thing. There is no single moment in our life when we are not changing, that is. And of course, when there is change, there is what? Right, a decision-making, choice to be made. And even though you might find yourself feeling a little bit stuck, the obstacles are always there to be overcome, right? So being able to make this choice will help you to go forward with this change and to become unstuck. Let's see the possible outcome. 10 of Cups, fulfillment, completion. So the possibility of completion is always there. The possibility of feeling fulfilled emotionally in relationship or even in your business or your career is always there when you persevere and overcome obstacles and stuckness. There is also a word of caution and finding balance. So sometimes we want to go all in, we want to really go work 24 hours a day. It might not be the best decision because sometimes it's important to just rest for a little bit, to just find this intricate balance between your desire to move forward and your need to just set aside time for yourself. Where is this balance for you? What does it tell you? Now the last one is Ace of Wands. This is a new idea. You're probably really inspired by this new thing you want to do. You're probably feeling so passionate about it that it almost like it burns within you like a fire that you want to in a good way spread and show other people the possibilities. Maybe you want to help others or you want to inspire them. It's totally possible with your sense of perseverance, with your feeling of having realized something very, very important. Finding a balance and moving forward will help you overcome these obstacles. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. And I invite you to reflect on the balance and the passion. These two cards here, Temperance and Ace of Wands, as a new idea, and we'll do a short meditation about these things. I invite you to watch the video and to listen to this short 6 or 7 minute meditation to fully integrate the benefits of this process for yourself. Thank you so much. Okay, now it's the second pile, and the second pile is coming. What have we here? Let's see. Let it be the first card, let it be the second card, let it be the third card. Let's see what we have. We have an Ace of Swords. We have a Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Hierophant. So probably you are thinking about a new idea. It's not yet acted upon. It's something that came to you maybe recently, and you really are thinking hard about this idea, how to put it into practice, but you haven't started yet. It's just in the realm of thinking for now. And it seems like it's a good moment to start doing this, because you've got this Wheel of Fortune, which will indicate the situation is evolving. It's not stagnant, it's moving forward. And it's a really good sign to start this thing, to take first steps to invite this idea down to earth. Hello, here, let's do this and let's see what happens. And probably there is guidance that is needed in this case. It might be someone from outside who will help you with a word of wisdom. It might be your own inner guidance, your own inner search. However, the guidance here appeared for a reason, and it's a really strong set of cards having two major arcanas here, indicating that something very important is happening or is about to start. Inviting you to find this guidance. Who is a perfect guide for you in this situation? That's the question to consider. Let's go to the second layer. You have the Lovers and you have the World. Oh my goodness, you're up for success. I see it. And you have Two of Swords. So in this case, you'll probably face a choice, a decision-making process. And it will not be super easy, so it'll take some consideration, some thinking. It might be a little bit like choosing in the dark when you don't see everything about each option. You see some parts of it, but then you gotta choose sometimes when you don't have all the information. However, look at this. The Lovers are about duality, about partnership. So probably you'll find a partner for you in this endeavor. Or probably you already have a partner who will help you to go through this, to achieve this and to gain a lot of success, because the World indicates completion, harmony, and lots of success with your task, with your idea. So I could say that there is a duality present, a very strong sense of finding this flip side of who and what can help you move forward with this, to make this decision. This card is very strong. This Lovers is also a very strong card. It's not only about romantic relationships, even though there is a possibility, but it's also about being in a harmonious and strong, maybe professional relationship with someone that will lead to this optimistic, successful project. And there is always a little bit of choosing, a little bit of thinking, or maybe not a little bit, maybe quite a lot of work to do to gain this success. So what about the potential outcome here? So we have Ten of Swords, which is not to fear. It's card of completion. There might be a little bit of overthinking, maybe relying too much on an analytical side of things. As a card of completion, it's telling you that you probably are going to finish a certain part of your project soon, or maybe you will draw a line for something else. Maybe you will simply finish something else before you are starting this new thing. You also have a Seven of Wands, which is, it's also about a lot of experience. But protecting your truth, staying the ground for yourselves, really being strong, because when you start new things, you will always find people who will not agree, who will try to put you down consciously or unconsciously, who will just interfere. So this is a very strong position to take. Yes, that's what I want, that's what I believe in, and that's what I will do. And nothing can stop me. I'll gain experience in the process. Maybe I will finish something else first. I will draw a line and just simply complete, and then go to something different, and will start to gain experience by standing the ground. And of course, there is action. Action is waiting. This action that is led by your intuition, if you want, by your heart, by your passion. This is a wonderful card that reminds us that we need to not only think about things, you know, for a long time, and if we think too much, then we get just a little bit, you know, flat on the floor without movement, because all this thinking just gets in the way sometimes. And at some point we will take a step forward. And what's the smallest step that you can take to advance with your current situation? What is it? So you can think about that, and I will invite you to consider these two things within your meditation related to your reading. So action taking and decision making. Let's do this together in the next video. Now the third pile. Let's pick the cards from the third pile. We don't have so many, so this is the first one is Justice. The second one will be King of Pentacles, and then Knight of Wands. Okay, so from this set I would say that you really want to make a certain move. You are really almost feeling antsy about moving forward and doing something. You have this strong desire, like a fire inside, to do a certain action, probably because you just gain some knowledge. So you gain some knowledge, maybe something, a certain truth, certain fact. Maybe you just accumulated a certain amount of knowledge about the subject. So you really want to take action now. Let's see how the situation is regarding this. So there is progression, and there is also stability in this situation, and also inner strength, which is an amazing card. Let's see. So probably you've been doing this already for some time. Maybe you've been doing something similar to what you want, but probably right now, well, yet let's say it didn't work out the way you wanted. However, think about the things you've accomplished. So they are accomplished for a reason, and even if you don't see real benefits of them for yourself right now, for others, they're still there. So you've put some energy already in it, and probably you feel hesitant, you know, about moving forward with this yet another new idea, of course. However, remember that whatever you've done, it's all there. It's in your favor. Somebody is benefiting from it, and even though you might not realize, it might be a really good thing for someone. So yeah, moving forward is something you are ready to do, and it seems like your situation allows it. So you have this external beneficial ambience, like of being stable at this moment. So you have a possibility to move into this action. At the same time, you have willpower and internal strength that it takes to move into this new direction, having the knowledge, having this new truth that you found out, or maybe a knowledge that you've accumulated. Like moving forward using your willpower, your strength, your strong side, whatever that is. What is your strong side, by the way? Having a certain buffer, something that will help you through. And even though you have doubts, which is absolutely natural, just remember that things that you've done, they are useful. and most probably people are really appreciating them even though they don't tell you. So what about the future? So creativity, yeah, you'll be using your creativity a lot to move forward. You'll be using your knowledge of people, your relationship skills. Maybe you'll develop your creativity, you'll develop your relationship skills in the process. And you, of course, again, creativity. So you're ready to take this on. It's something maybe a little bit uncomfortable. You have some thinking around it that probably slows you down. However, you are certainly a very creative person. The 3 came up twice, which means like you know how to combine things, how to invent stuff, how to put it together, and it's not something completely new for you, but you'll use it more and more, and you'll probably will be able to gain even more experience with this and even more skills, and the situation will progress. You'll be really glad that you took this step, that you started to do this, and probably you'll feel fulfilled, you'll feel emotionally just good about making the steps. Maybe you will help so many people with this, and you can not even realize for now, before you started to do this progress, how many people you can touch and help with this thing. So yeah, by all means, consider the next step. How is your creativity related to your project? What is the common points? What can you do today to make a small tiny step towards this idea, towards this desire to move forward? So for this, let's pick these 2 cards for our meditation. We'll talk about using creativity and your inner strength to move forward.